Mating or breeding is one of the most important aspects of pig farming. Understanding how your pig behave during mating will help you to multiply your pig farming faster. In this video, we will actually talk about how you can actually identify your pigs when it is time for them to mate or breed, when they are on heat period, and when it is best time for you to actually cross them with male pigs in order for them to get pregnant. Don't forget to like this video, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So let's dive into the video.
Is one of the most lucrative aspects of farming. So on this channel, I've been preaching about pig farming. So in this video, we wanted to actually talk about mating in pig farming. How you can actually mate your pig and multiply it, either hybrid or the local ones. So let's talk about the mating aspect of pig. How to understand the mating in order to multiply your flocks.
So thank you very much. Mating is also known as breeding.
Breeding, okay.
Yes, you breed your pigs.
You breed your pigs, okay.
So the more breeding is a more technical term.
Okay.
So let's just say breeding.
Breeding, okay.
So now,
for a layman, you say
yes,
mating.
you say mating.
Okay.
So how to multiply your animals?
Animals.
In pigs, we usually have three types of mating.
Okay.
We have the pen mating, we have the hand mating, and we have the AI.
That's artificial insemination. Okay.
So now let us take it one by one.
Okay. Okay.
So the pair mating is usually involves when you take the male animal, which is the boa.
Okay.
You have to look at the age. It should be between 9 and 11 months. That is the active age of boa.
Of boa.
They are peak at that time. So between 9 to 11 months, you introduce that boa in a sow's pen.
Okay, which is the female pig.
Which is the female pig. Maybe you can't have only one female. You maybe like 4 females. Just introduce the male.
Yeah. That's like 4 females.
Yes.
Then you have
yes. You now introduce the male. That is the pen mating.
The pen mating. Okay.
The pen mating. Now, hand mating is usually
no. Let's expand more on that.
Okay. Now, when you introduce the animal, then the animal will mate.
Irrespective of looking at their
I'm still going to talk about the conditions involved
okay,
for mating to occur. That's when we talk about the estrus, the ovulation, timing, and other things. So because it's a general thing for everything, so let me quickly talk about the hand mating also.
Hand mating, okay.
So that is for pen mating. That is when you introduce the male animal into the pen of the female animal.
Yes.
You don't make that mistake. You take the male to the female pen.
Okay.
You have to take the male because the female has to be in a familiar environment. So yes. So now, when we talk about the hand mating now, the first one I explained is the pen mating.
Yeah.
Now the hand mating is usually supervised.
Okay.
It's supervised. It has to be one male and one female.
One male.
The female should be around between 7 to 9 months.
Okay.
So very active and very receptive.
Okay.
So when you introduce the you supervise the mating. Okay, it has mated with this one. Then you withdraw the male animal.
The male animal. So that's hand mating.
That's hand mating. Then for the AI, you can use different methods, but the most common method is the use of artificial vagina.
Okay.
Use of artificial vagina. That is when it involves a dummy or a teaser. Dummy is an inanimate object that we may make the female animal for the male to mount.
That's a little bit technical because it requires a lot of.
Yes, it requires that you have to know much about artificial insemination.
We have talked about artificial insemination in most of our videos. So anybody that is interested, of course, I talked with one man like that was trained in UK.
Okay.
So if anybody is interested to watch the video, you can actually check the description of this video to know about the artificial insemination in pigs. So let's now talk about the female side.
Okay, now, so once you have introduced your animal, then You can use a collection tube to collect the semen, and you can process it. You can inseminate the female animal when the female animal is on heat.
Okay.
Now let's come down to the things that needs to be in place for successful breeding or mating to occur. Number one is estrus.
Okay.
Unlike humans, animals have a receptive period that they allow mating. You know, humans can mate anytime.
Yes,
Okay.
but most of the time it is even for a woman to be active, as in it's always 24 hours.
Yes.
When
Now,
the egg will come out. stuff
yes,
like that,
yes. Now, in pigs, there are certain periods that when the animal is receptive, you have to observe the animals.
Okay.
That, okay, this animal is on it. Then how will you know that if a female animal, a female pig is on it? You check, the animal will be restless. Then the vulva will be swollen,
Okay.
and the animal will be making some sounds.
So that is
Why it is restless, it will making some sound. You know that
something.
something is up.
So it's
Then
its period.
Then once during that heat period, ovulation will occur. So you have to make sure you mate your animal before ovulation occurs for successful mating to take place. So that is when you have to. The first thing is you have to check the animal for estrus. Then the next thing is to know when ovulation will occur.
So to know that ovulation, you need to be familiar with.
Yes, you need to be familiar with your animal. Once you notice your animal is on it, mate them, because ovulation will occur 8 to 10 hours after the onset of estrus or it.
The more, even if someone starts, the more you get to familiar with the animal,
Yes.
the more you understand.
Yes,
the way they
because even the Oyinbos have done it in such a way that you can even synchronize your animals, that all the female animal in your pen can come on it at the same time.
Okay, that's another technology
Yes, you can use hormones. You can even use a male animal to synchronize your animal, your female animals. We call it the Boa effect.
Okay.
So there are different methods in doing that. But for
maybe you can talk about that.
Maybe we'll talk about that in another video.
Yes.
So once that has happened, mate your animal immediately, because you know that later ovulation will occur. What is ovulation? That is when the egg of the female animal is being released.
That's only that happens also in woman.
Yes, it happens.
It's within 24 hours.
Yes. So in humans too, when the egg is released and it does not see any spermatozoa to fertilize it, the egg will regress.
Yes.
That is when you see a menstrual flow of humans.
Yes.
So it happens in animals too. So when you mate your animal, then there is ovulation. The animal will get pregnant. So then successful mating has already occurred. But there are some things you need to do also. You make sure your animal is in good condition. Your animal has good body score. That is, the animal is not too skinny or not too obese.
Okay.
So the animal must be fit to mate. Then you make sure your animal does not have any injuries, because if your animal has any injuries, it may not allow the mate to mount. So those are the things you need to put in place. Then make sure your animals are within the good breeding age for optimal production. Because if you use animal that is too old, you may not get the desired outcome. Maybe the number of offspring in one farrowing may not be as much as you expect.
Okay.
So those are the things, those are the conditions you need to put in place for a successful breeding program to take place.
So what would now be your advice for someone that is just starting up?
Yes, my advice to you out there is, this thing is not magic. It's something you can do too. You can come to this man's channel with farmer. Everything you need to have a successful breeding program are on his pages. Just be calm and watch his videos, and if you have any question, you can drop them in the comment section.
I will definitely respond to it. So thank you for watching this video. If you have gained one or two things from this video, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to like this video, turn on notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So we're going to see you in our next video.